Hello, I just wanted to make a quick update video on my world because I'm now at day 5,418. So the tour will start over here. I'm about 3,000 blocks in spawn also, and I'm just working on a big perimeter here around another fortress that had a odd intersection. So I removed all the bedrock. You can see the remainders of one of the machines here. So this just would fly back and forth, and then would use the headless piston glitch, and there's TNT that just removes all the bedrock. So I did 5 of those machines. Now this world is a few days outdated now, this copy, so I actually have finished this trench. I'm on a copy, so this is not my world itself. And then this trench I have started digging out too. But yeah, this is going to be 20 by 20 chunks, and I'll build a wither skeleton farm in here eventually for coal, for wither skulls, and a lot of bone meal. So next here, I actually built a blue ice highway to get out here a lot more easily, because it is pretty tough to get out here with elytra, because it's kind of far. Oh geez, guessed. Yeah, I just loaded into the world, so the mob switch isn't active in the nether, I guess. I mean, it's March now. I just started playing a lot of my world starting a few weeks ago. I played a little bit from time to time before then, but just started playing a lot just now. So yeah, that's my Hoglin farm. That's old gold farm from very long ago, ghast farm from very long ago, and that's magma cube. But one thing here, I removed some of this bedrock a while ago and dug out the center chunk. I'm expanding it to be 4x4 chunks just for easier access from the roof down inside. So I might turn this into a cool nether hub eventually. Well, I just gotta finish mining that down, and then I'm gonna remove all 4 chunks of bedrock on the top. I built this kind of recently, actually, after day 4,000, because I didn't really ever feel the need for it until I started working on the bedrock breaking, because gas and stuff were spawning on top of the pistons. But I just put in some zombie villagers here that I traded with beforehand, so they stop mobs from spawning in the nether usually. I think there's only like 68 in there because 2 of them picked up items by accident. So sometimes mobs will spawn in randomly, but that is fine. So one other thing here that is also kind of new. Actually, I have another highway here, but it's a lot shorter, so I'm just gonna fly. I made the tunnels kind of tall like this so I could fly. Alright, here we go. So I spawn-proofed this whole sphere surrounding what is a blaze farm in the middle here. So I spawn-proofed, I believe I got every block as far as I know. So just every block within 128 of here. I don't think these are spawnable for piglins and stuff, so I didn't bother with the treetops. Except for some of them I did apparently. I just used stone buttons, and I kind of ran out of stone. So then I switched to iron pressure plates because I have a good iron farm. So yeah, that's just all spawn proofed. And then this thing will make about 2,700 blaze rods an hour. Now I think it was this portal actually. Yeah, this one take me to where the storage is going to be. In the exact center of this perimeter, I started this way back. I drained all the oceans and everything. That was 2022 now, yeah. December 2022, I drained the ocean in this area, and the end portal's in the exact center. And then I dug the trenches back then also. Well, a bit more recent. I don't really remember the timeline, but then I bombed out the rest of this last summer. So, I mean, it's not quite done. I've got the corners and a few scraps lying around. But I mean, it's plenty clear to actually build the storage. And then I want to put some cool decoration up. I was thinking, because there's ocean here, I could make like, I don't know, a water wheel that's powered by big waterfall coming down from there. I have some ideas, but yeah, this is a 512 by 512 octagon. I think the total volume is 45 million or so. I did start collecting a few materials for the storage system. So I got glass, redstone, hoppers, chests, white concrete, slabs, ice, a lot of other stuff. I do have most of the materials lying around, but haven't collected them here yet. And then these lines here are furnaces, because you need a non-sticky block for the integral diggers, so those fly back and forth, but they can follow an outline, which is how you dig non-square perimeters. Now right over here is my favorite perimeter, actually. It's not done either, though. This is around an ocean monument, and it's going to be a guardian foam eventually. Now you can see this is actually a shape called a rouleau triangle. It's a triangle, but every opposite side is equidistant from the other point, and these here are circular arcs. I don't remember the exact size. I think it's like 270 or so. But I dug out the center area rectangle with a world eater, and then I'll have to drain these by hand and use the integral bombers to dig out the other corners here. And then I don't know what I'm going to decorate it with, but that should be cool too. So starting, I think it's February 2023, I kind of took a long break from Minecraft because I was focusing on other things in life, like studying math, school. I designed a jet engine, actually, that took over 1,000 hours, so same time scale as this world. Here's some leftover materials from the bombers. I took most of them to where the wither skeleton farm is. What is in here? Is that just sand? Yeah, just some scraps here and some keep slate. And then I put slabs down there, so when I was building the storage, items didn't fall on land. Oh yeah, let's show the end real quick. So I'll set my spawn here. Oh yeah. So this is a concrete converter. So in the overworld side, at a different stronghold, not the one in the perimeter, but I have a gravity block duper, which I think the rates were 128,000 an hour. So those come through here, and then the powders just fall down here and they land on these rails and get turned into items. I think there's a button up there which turns this into concrete mode, so all the powders get pushed into the central chamber and they're turned into concrete and then blown up. And then I do have a separate concrete converter down here, which is also at like on the order of 120,000 an hour. And then this is the storage for all the concretes and powders. I mostly use this thing for sand because I use a lot of that for draining the monument and such. So this thing looks nice. I got the schematic from Tempo. I'm not sure who actually designed it. This is a really nice cobblestone farm that I used to get all the cobblestone for slabbing over the end here. Of course, this is my kind of signature piece of the world so far, I guess. This goes all the way out to the end island, so this is all slabbed over. Radius is 1,024 blocks, so 3.3 million slabs there total. That I did all the way back, like day 2,500-ish, I think I finished around there. So that's been done since 22. There are a lot of other things in the end, like my shulker farms, but those are not from the last 1,000 days, so I'm not gonna bother going out there. Here you can see my villagers for void trading, which, I just trade redstone with them usually. And then all the pillars I've mined down most of the way. Yeah, that one's gone completely. But I am gonna bomb this out eventually. And an end base will come someday. Here's some spare obsidian I have here. So let's go back to the overworld. But yeah, I did play a little bit in senior year of high school. And then quite a bit last summer, making this perimeter and the Guardian Foam perimeter, but mostly I was focused on other things. But we are kind of back now, and since this year when I've been in college, I've done a lot of exploring. That's kind of been a bigger hobby recently. But I have been playing Minecraft somewhat consistently in that time, and then especially in last few weeks now, the last month or so. Oh, and then, oops, not there. I do have quite a few materials from digging out that hole, and then also from the Wither Skeleton farm. Let's just go back to my main base. I still have done nothing with this, really. I did build these walls a while back, and this crane, but I've not really done much else with this area still. Up there is my iron farm, 9k an hour. And then I made this cool mansion a long time ago. And I have a few farms here, but, you know, nothing really extraordinary. I do have quite a few diamonds though from digging out the recent perimeters. Nothing crazy though, shulk and a half of ore and then a few blocks there. Is there anything else worth showing here? I don't think so. Bit of iron. Let me refill my rockets though. Oh yeah, I just keep fireworks, food box, totem box, obsidian, arrow. There's one missing, I'm not sure what that is. Sponge box, iron box, and then slime, pearl, and armor box. I made a lot of pickaxes for digging out the hole, but I still had never done a big nether project, so I didn't have much ancient debris to actually make more. I do have cobble generator, tree farm, other tree farm. Those are both pretty good. I did add a few more farms in here, so I think I had both of these bone meal farms before. This bamboo farm I've had for a long while, and these super smelters were in the 4,000 days video, so also a few years old now. I did build these recently. This is a really fast tree farm, but I think it's broken right now. And then this is for shroom lights. It's another tree farm, and I built storage for it down there, so that's going to give me shroom lights, warp blocks, and nether wood, nether stems for warped and crimson. And then this is a big bone meal tower, but I also think it's broken right now as far as I know. So a lot of broken things, but that's fine. There's my slime farm out there. But yeah, I think that's everything significant I've done in the last 1.5 thousand days. A lot of time just digging out those two perimeters for the storage and the Guardian farm. And then a couple hundred to remove that bedrock from the Wither Skeleton farm, because that takes a long while. But, you know, I was just pursuing other activities, and I've been exploring Toronto a lot now that I live here. There's other videos I'm making on that. Like, I made 2 recently. I have a whole bunch of content just exploring cool places in Toronto and the surrounding area. But I have not uploaded those yet. I will eventually, but editing's not too fun. I have replay clips also for all this cool stuff I've built here recently, but I don't think I'm gonna make a video with those yet until I finish an actual big project. I'm thinking I'll finish the storage after the Wither Skeleton farm is done, and then once I do storage I can build the decoration for that, and that'll be a cool big project for once. Alright, that's about it. See ya.